Hi everybody, welcome to David Stead Studio. Welcome back, I should say, to David Stead Studio. And I'm going to be making a drawing of the Farne Islands from memory, so I'll bring you along with that. And I haven't made a film for a couple of weeks, so we're going to have a look back over what I've been up to. Last week I was teaching outdoors. We did some landscape painting outside. This week we did some figure drawing inside. The weather wasn't so good, so we stayed inside and did some figure drawing. But I think it was great fun. And we had a good time doing that, so I'll let you have a look at those. Also, I was interviewed by the lovely Ionica Adriana at BBC Radio York last week, and that was about the life of a painter and whether you can make any money and all that kind of stuff. So I did take the camera along, so we'll have a look at that too. What else? Largely I'm just going to start preparing for the autumn because it's fast approaching. We've had a couple of cold days. I think I'm going to get changed and go outside and cut some logs, so come along. It's that time of year. Right, so here's the film from a couple of weeks ago. This is painting in the landscape. Figure drawing here in the studio. York, here we come. I'm going to be interviewed by BBC Radio York, and I think it's about how artists struggle to make money, so we'll see how that goes. Let's go. I'm here at BBC Radio York talking to Ionica about, I think it's the poverty of artists, isn't it, Ionica?
Yeah.
So
I
absolutely, I fully represent the poverty of artists. I tell you what, tell us a little bit about the programme.
Okay, well, if I'd known that was coming on video, I would have brushed my hair.
I brushed mine, obviously.
Ready, because arts and culture is cool.
Yeah.
So
that's good. I like them.
Yeah, you can wear
I don't
these.
borrow them. Yeah, I'm
You should.
going to wear Ionica's.
$8 from New York.
They feel like it.
So rude. They
There you
do.
go. They're huge.
They are. They hide my face.
No, you don't need to do that. It's the Culture Show.
Yes.
On BBC Radio York.
Yeah, arts and culture every Friday night, 7 till 10. And what I get on my show is people that are working in and around North Yorkshire. And I'm very much a jobbing actor. So I really try and celebrate the freelance world, whether it's a photographer, a painter, a ceramicist, someone who knits, anyone that's really in the creative world that is making a living from it, because it's an absolute grind, isn't it?
It is a grind, yeah.
And I think,
it's a grind. Yeah.
And I think that we live in a world of a lot of expectation and sense of entitlement that people want to be famous for being famous, and actually that's not why people do it in the creative world.
No,
truly.
that's absolutely right. And you know, all of the programmes about, you know, how to become famous very quickly.
Yeah.
And it's actually about working hard, is what it is. You know,
Craft.
I go in at kind of 7 o'clock in the morning and work right through. So, and sometimes I'm there at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So you can't just expect to be famous on the back of nothing. So, yeah, work on your talents, everybody.
Yeah. So that's really the premise of the show. And then I walk around North Yorkshire trying to find talented people like yourself.
Thank you.
And I did. I was walking past the gallery and I went, I need to speak to this man.
Fantastic.
So I did. I rang you.
That's brilliant. Thank you. That's really
No
kind
worries.
of you. Right, so we'll wrap that up and we're going to go into York, maybe have a little look around, get some lunch,
Bring us back a
and
brew,
then
won't
it's
you?
back to the studio. Gosh, this is a big enough.
This is
Have
as
you
big-
seen the size of? Look at the size
It's a long
of that.
show. It's a long
My
show.
God.
It goes with my big glasses.
Have you got muscles to go with that?
Do I have to drink in this?
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Okay, right, there we go. Lovely, thank you.
Yay!
That's an interview each. It's done. Right, interview over. We've come to York in the rain. Never mind, we'll get some lunch. Lunch, York. And a very fine lunch it was too. I think the restaurant's called Gusto. Not a great name, but the food was good and the wine was very good and the service was great. We had a nice time. Thank you to Ionica for a lovely morning at BBC Radio York. That was fun. And thank you for watching. Don't know what the next video will be, coming along shortly I've no doubt, but click the thumbs up if you would and maybe subscribe to my channel. That'd be great. See you soon. Bye.